Hello, everybody. This is Mary Catherine. This week I am not at my own little house. I am at my daughter's house. I got on an airplane very early in the morning and flew a few states away. And I'm here for the week visiting my grandchildren and my daughter and her husband and having a really good time. So this will be short, little video. So let me show you what I am working on while I'm here at her house this week. I make these little washcloths, and this one's not quite finished. As you see, I've got a little bit more to do. I'm playing yarn chicken. Let me show you how much. Oh, this is too funny. This is how much yarn I have left. And I'm wondering, will I make? I think I will make it to the end, and it'll have a little loop on it. Oh, sorry about those things over there. I make these for the farmer's market, and they don't sell like hotcakes, but they do sell steadily. This is a sticker that my granddaughter gave me. But they do sell, so I try to keep several there. I'm down to just two. So I'm not wild about this color of yarn. It's very muted. Well, I like it, but a lot of people see it and think it's not bright and pretty. But anyway, so I wanted to share with you, if I haven't before, maybe I have. Don't remember sharing this little pattern. It's a real common pattern. Here's my handwritten. A friend Judy gave me this little easy pattern. Now she says to use size 7 knitting needles, which is fine. I think these are 8s. I made myself a note to use 8s for these dishcloths or face cloths, whatever you want to use them for. You cast on 4 stitches. And then this is the pattern you use as you increase. You slip the first stitch, knit a stitch, then you yarn over. There's your increase. And then you knit the remaining stitches all across the end of the row. And you do that on every row. And then when I get to 40 stitches on my needle, then I knit 1 row as it says. And then on the next row, I start decreasing. And the decrease is that you slip the first stitch. This gives you a nice, a slightly tighter border to slip that first one. Okay, so slip 1, then you knit 2 together, then you yarn over, and that gives you the yarn over effect on all the way around the edge. And then you knit 2 together again. Now that gives you a 1 stitch reduction, which is what you're looking for. And you do that on every row at the beginning of the row, just like before. And then you knit until you only have 2 stitches remaining. You knit those together, and then I do a little crocheted loop. So this is about as small as you'd ever want to go. I guess you could do something smaller. So this is where I started with my 4 stitches, and I did my increase at the beginning of each row, which gave me this little, the yarn over effect are all these little holes right along here. And they really do give it a nice edge. And then I had 1 row across the middle when I reached 40, where I just knitted everything. And then I'm doing my reduction at the beginning of each row. So some of you may never have made these before. This is the easiest knitting ever. I can't knit anything very complicated with my grandchildren around, but I could do this. So let me show you the other thing I brought with me. I brought along a pair of socks, the socks I'm working on where they're both on the circular needle at the same time. I have completed the heel flap here, this is the part of the heel, it's kind of on the back of your heel. And it's where you wear your socks a lot. They get worn because of scraping against the back of your shoe. Okay, so this is a reinforced stitch, and I've talked about all this before. Maybe I'll leave a link up there in the corner for my previous sock video. But I just thought I would show you this pair because I'm doing it in a different method on the needles at the same time. Now, I did do the rows of reinforced heel flap at the same time, back and forth from sock to sock. That seemed to work okay. I measured it so that the distance of the heel flap is 2¼ inches. And now I have started on the heel turn. Now, I've completed this heel turn. which is kind of a slow reduction of stitches kind of in the middle that gives you this little poofy thing. Is it a reduction or anyway, I forget. Can you believe I've forgotten something I did yesterday? But yes, this is true. So yeah, I think it's a reduction. Anyway, but I finished this heel turn, and now I'm going to go. I didn't want to try to do them back and forth at the same time because this is a little bit of a confusing stitch pattern. So now I'm going to go over and do this one. I'm hoping that I can figure out how to do everything that I need for these socks on one needle, especially when I'm going in the round again. But I don't know how that would be different from this. So yeah, so I'm making progress. These are turning out great. Yeah, you know, they kind of are more matchy than. See, I've got a green stripe, black and brown stripe, blue, green. Yeah, we got a lot in common. Okay, that's what's happening this week on the needles.